Near the junction of the states of Tennessee, Kentucky, and Virginia is a quaint little town dating back to Daniel Boone. It's now become a tourist destination to explore all over again.
Going My Way, hosted by Alan Williams, sponsored by Toyota Knoxville.
Since the time old Daniel paved a trail through the mountains, Cumberland Gap has been a gateway for tourists and hikers from all over the country.
It's so nice to be able to walk out your front door and walk the town, walk the trails. We're located right in the middle of a national park.
The national park lists 23 of the top trails, some with incredible views. Also, there's Gap Cave, otherwise known as Cujo's Cave, you can tour. In town is a gem of a bed and breakfast, by far the most popular place to stay, with 9 bedrooms.
This building that you're standing in right now was built in 1890, and then the addition, the traditional log cabin that's attached to it, was moved to the site in the early 1960s.
I mean, this has got old hewn logs, and it looks older than it is.
It does look older than it is. Roy and Nona Guidi were the original owners who turned this into a bed and breakfast over 2 decades ago, and they're the ones who get all the credit for all the incredible handmade work that's here that's a bed and breakfast today.
Now, you've got some of the original furniture here, that long buffet table. Wow.
It's about 20 feet long, and it's all made out of continuous long planks, and it was constructed in that room.
Now, this was a mill that you're standing next to.
This is an old grist mill that came from a different location in the state of Tennessee. That other location was actually a mill owned by Daniel Boone's brother. And the previous owners that we bought the bed and breakfast from did actually have it operational at one point to grind their own grits.
The group Guardians of the Gap aggressively promotes the town's ancestry and history. Besides the old mill B&B, quaint houses line the streets. Most of the old buildings are still standing, now housing businesses like the Restaurant 1919 with one of the South's top chefs.
This town has so much history in Cumberland Gap from when Daniel Boone came through, and it's still settled. Just a quaint, nestled little town.
Usually every weekend there's a festival, there's an art show, there's an antique show, there's any event that you can think of takes place just about in this town throughout the year.
At the end of the street is the old train station. A few hundred yards the other direction is a bicycle museum which claims to have one of the most diverse collections in the country.
What would you like folks to come away with? What feel? What perspective?
Small town America, maybe a taste of how things used to be back in the 40s and 50s when the town was booming.
Cumberland Gap, a weekender's dream. Going My Way, I'm Alan Williams.
Tired of searching for that new Toyota? Toyota Knoxville has the answer. In addition to new Toyotas arriving daily, we have a fantastic selection of pre-owned Toyotas as close as new as it gets. 4Runners, RAV4s, Tacomas, Tundras, and more. Most come with our complimentary lifetime warranty at no extra cost. Plus, if you're selling, we're buying. Get an instant cash offer for your vehicle backed by Kelley Blue Book. Keep the cash or use it as a down payment. The search is over. Get to Toyota Knoxville today. I-40 and the Lover Road exit.